When your business had an overdue payment, do you want an automatically email sent on day 2, day 4, and day 6? And on day 6, there also a task automatically logs into your calendar to remind you to call. You can do all of that with free 3 Google tools, Sheets, Gmail, and Calendar. I actually built this exact workflow in the past using Zapier, but when I find out you can do all that free in Google and it's actually easier to set up, it was quite a nice surprise. So let's talk about the current process. You have an invoice go overdue, so someone in your team needs to manually look through the whole spreadsheet. I know that for many business, there's a software to flag you about this, but plenty don't. And after that, someone manually writes and sends each chase email one by one. It works fine when there's time, but the moment things get busy chasing, it's sometimes forgotten. And it also creates more mental tasks in your brain, and rush and inconsistent chasing email can come across unprofessional. In lean thinking, this is called processing waste. The same manual check and the same manual email is repeated for every overdue invoice every time. And the logic behind it never change. It is overdue yet? How many days overdue? So that exactly the kind of repetitive, low-value decision that a system can make instead of a person. So we can improve it with a new process. The spreadsheet checks itself once a day. And on day 2 will be a friendly reminder sent out. On day 4, a firmer chaser. Day 6, an urgent chase. And at the same time, a task automatically logs into your Google Calendar, reminding you to call. Also, the good thing about it, each stage only fires once, so no clients get double chased and nothing slipped through just because your team is busy. That's that. Okay, let's build it. So you open a new sheet in the Google spreadsheet and add this 7 columns: client name, email, invoice number, due date, amount, paid, and stated. For this column, you can manually tick on no or yes, or you can pull this data out from your CRM or the Stripe, depend on the system. And this stays third column, just leave it blank because the script will fill it later. So after fills information, you go to extensions, app script, and here I already have the script here. It's called the function called check overdue invoices, and the job of it will go through every single row in your spreadsheet, and if the column page say yes, it will script entirely that row, but if no, it will start the chasing process. So first it will count how many days overdue, and then depend on that, it will send an automatically email with different tone. You can adjust it here, depend on your business. And you see on day 6, the tone will be more urgent. At the same time, it also will add a task on your calendar to say call the client for this invoice number because it's overdue. The next step is to set the trigger. Click on triggers, add trigger. Okay, so this function name is correct. Choose which deployment should run. Click on it. And it's head, so it's okay. Select event source, time driven. Select type of time-based trigger, day timer. Select time of a day, so I choose from 9 to 10 a.m. So it will be every morning. Yeah, notify me daily, and you save it, and it will link to a zip page, and you will verify that. Okay, let's test it. So I put my email in here. For the date, I put exactly 6 days overdue. try to test because it only trigger on exactly day 2, day 4, and day 6. And then I go to the app script and run in here to trigger it immediately instead of tomorrow morning. Let's see. Okay, let's check my email. Yes, the email just arrived with the exact template we have in the app script. Good. So now let's check the calendar. Here's the calendar. It auto logs in the calendar. Maybe I should put the time a bit later so it will remind me. I click on the task. Notify 30 minutes before. Yeah, okay, so we need to edit it a bit here to suit your time of the day, what time you want to go to chase, but it's not bad. Yeah, so that's it, the whole workflow. You totally free Google tools. I hope it's helpful or give you some idea about automate one of your tasks.